Donald Trump is one of the modern era's most controversial and influential figures. His journey, from building a billion-dollar real estate empire to becoming president, is filled with ambition, fame, and political battles. Loved by supporters and criticized by opponents, Trump changed the way politics and media interact forever. Let's explore how this businessman from New York rose to become one of the most talked-about leaders in the world. Donald John Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York. He was the fourth of 5 children, raised in a bustling household in Jamaica Estates. His early life was defined by the discipline and ambition of his parents, shaping the competitive spirit he would carry for decades. Fred Trump, a successful real estate developer, provided the blueprint for success. Mary Ann MacLeod, an immigrant from Scotland, instilled a sense of elegance and public presence. Donald often cited his father as his primary mentor in the world of construction and negotiation. At age 13, his parents enrolled him in the New York Military Academy to channel his high energy into discipline. He thrived in the structured environment, becoming a star athlete and student leader. He graduated as a high-ranking cadet in 1964. After 2 years at Fordham University, he transferred to the prestigious Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania. He graduated in 1968 with a degree in economics. He was prepared to transform his father's outer borough business into a global empire. Starting in a shared office with his father in Sheepshead Bay, Donald learned the nuts and bolts of property management. He soon set his sights across the river, recognizing that the true prestige and profit lay in the skyline of Manhattan. The renovation of the aging Commodore Hotel into the sleek Grand Hyatt was his first major Manhattan deal. Using innovative tax abatements and bold architecture, he signaled his arrival as a major player in New York real estate. Completed in 1983, Trump Tower became an instant icon of luxury and modern New York. The 58-story skyscraper on Fifth Avenue served as his headquarters and personal residence, cementing the, quote, Trump brand as synonymous with opulence. Trump expanded his portfolio to include world-class golf courses in Florida and New York. These clubs became centers for high society networking and a core pillar of his lifestyle and leisure brand. His marriage to Ivana Zelmakova in 1977 turned them into New York's most scrutinized power couple. They became fixtures of the gala circuit, frequently appearing on magazine covers and setting the trend for the high-flying 1980s. During his first marriage, he welcomed 3 children, Donald Jr., Ivanka, and Eric. Even as toddlers, they were often seen at building sites, being prepared to one day join the family dynasty. In 1987, he published The Art of the Deal, which spent 51 weeks on the bestseller list. The book defined his business philosophy for the masses, turning him into a global symbol of the self-made billionaire. In 1996, he acquired the Miss Universe organization, including Miss USA and Miss Teen USA. Under his ownership, the pageants reached record television audiences and expanded into a global media franchise. 2004 marked the premiere of The Apprentice on NBC. The show became a cultural phenomenon. Trump's decisive boardroom style and signature catchphrase made him one of the most recognized faces on television. For his contributions to television and entertainment, he was awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2007. His star remains one of the most visited and debated landmarks on the famous boulevard. The opening of the Taj Mahal in 1990 was considered his largest gamble, touted as the, quote, 8th wonder of the world. Despite financial hurdles, it symbolizes his appetite for massive, high-risk developments in Atlantic City. Throughout his career, Trump has been featured on the cover of Time magazine more than almost any other private citizen. These covers track his public evolution from a developer to a celebrity, and ultimately, to a political force. In 2005, he married Melania Knauss in a lavish ceremony in Palm Beach, Florida. The wedding was attended by the global elite, signaling the start of a partnership that would eventually lead to the White House. Barron Trump was born in 2006 and raised primarily in the Trump Tower penthouse. He would later become a quiet, yet significant figure during his father's presidency. On June 16, 2015, Donald Trump announced his candidacy by descending the golden escalator at Trump Tower. The announcement launched one of the most successful political outsider campaigns in history. The Make America Great Again slogan resonated with millions who felt ignored by the establishment. His rallies became massive cultural events, marked by red hats and an unprecedented bond with his base. In July 2016, at the Republican National Convention in Cleveland, Trump accepted the party's nomination. He successfully defeated a crowded field of experienced governors and senators to lead the GOP. On November 8, 2016, against all odds, Donald Trump secured the presidency by winning critical battleground states. The victory defied expert predictions, becoming one of the greatest political upsets in U.S. history. His election established him as the 45th President of the United States. On January 20, 2017, Donald Trump was inaugurated. His inaugural address emphasized a shift toward nationalism, protectionism, and an America First focus on the American worker. Trump used executive orders to rapidly implement his agenda, covering everything from deregulation to immigration restrictions. The Oval Office often shared its activity in real time via social media. In 2018, he became the first sitting U.S. president to meet with a North Korean leader, Kim Jong-un. The summit in Singapore was a landmark event aimed at easing decades of nuclear tensions. At G7 and G20 summits, Trump consistently challenged traditional alliances, demanding fair trade and shared defense costs. His America First foreign policy often put him at odds with European leaders. Addressing the United Nations, he championed national sovereignty over globalism. His speeches called for nations to prioritize their own citizens, sparking intense international debate. In his State of the Union addresses, Trump highlighted a booming economy, record low unemployment, and tax reform. These televised events allowed him to present his achievements directly to the American people. The Abraham Accords in 2020 achieved peace and normalization between Israel and several Arab nations. This diplomatic breakthrough was a significant achievement of his administration's foreign policy. The centerpiece of his domestic legislative agenda was the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. This reform lowered corporate and individual tax rates, aiming to spur economic growth. Project Warp Speed was established in 2020 to accelerate the development of COVID-19 vaccines and therapeutics. This public-private partnership delivered treatments in record time. Trump faced 2 impeachment inquiries during his first term. In both cases, the House of Representatives impeached him, but the Senate acquitted him, allowing him to complete his term. The 2020 presidential election saw Trump face Joe Biden. Despite winning nearly 74 million votes, the highest total for any incumbent, Trump lost the Electoral College. His 2020 Independence Day speech at Mount Rushmore was a high point of cultural defense. Against national unrest, he vowed to protect American heritage and its founders' monuments. In late 2022, he announced his intention to run for president again in 2024. The campaign focused on finishing the job and reclaiming the prosperity of his first term. The 2024 campaign was set against a backdrop of unprecedented legal challenges. Trump maintained that these cases were politically motivated, a sentiment shared by his supporters. In November 2024, Trump achieved a rare feat, winning a non-consecutive second term as president. He secured both the popular vote and the Electoral College, marking the return of the MAGA movement.